Okay, so good morning, everybody. I tried seeing if I could add a different camera to my computer, but it's not going through like it should be. So I do have a camcorder on order from Amazon. Not professional grade, but it'll have a much larger lens, and I'm hoping that will help with some of the clarity. Now, probably the video clarity is poor, just because I'm on my hotspot at home. I'll have to try to figure out some sort of video solution to that. Today we're going to talk about nutrition and preparation. So I'm always big on eggs, and surprisingly enough, I'm out of eggs. The neighbor's chickens are not laying as usual because of the cold weather, and I just didn't stop at the store to get it. And I got milk and other items. So today I'll probably go out and buy me about 2 dozen eggs. And then hopefully I'll be able to get a couple dozen throughout the week from the neighbors. So today is going to be bacon sandwiches. And I get my bacon from the meat market. Hey, cousin, how you doing? I don't buy the Oscar Mayer Black Label brands anymore. I go right to the meat guys, and I get them anywhere from $5.99 to $7.99 a pound. But it is much higher quality. Meat tastes a lot better, cooks up better. Just a lot of benefits to it. So instead of my bacon and eggs today, I'm just going to have me a bacon and cheese sandwich. Yeah, you got to learn to adapt. So I haven't had a really good chance to talk about nutrition. I've been doing a lot of live videos in the gym, and I did the live on my competition. I looked back there, the video was, but it's because I'm using the camcorder from my computer, and it's just a tiny little orifice there, and it's not going to do very well. So some new things that I'm doing on my road to my social channels and that, because I did open up a Patreon one. It's a subscribing service. If you're interested, do it. If not, no big deal. I'm just trying to get my name out there really to booster this channel so I can help people out. Probably help if I kick on the heat. That might help the bacon to cook. It would have been a long time. So, in fitness, nutrition is key. If you're not eating correctly, if you're not getting the nutrition in there, you're not going to see results. I can feel huge differences by my workouts related to how I worked the nutrition the day before. So yesterday we had hamburger soup, had a lot of bread, so I had a lot of calories. This morning I'm going to pop some more calories in. And how many eggs do you eat on a training day versus a normal morning? Good question. So on a normal morning, like yesterday morning, I cooked up 5 eggs, 2 for the wife, 1 for me. And then some bacon and then some homemade bread. If I'm training, I'm probably going to kick up that to 4 to 6 eggs and add some more bacon and sausages just so I can get the calories. Knowing that once I get to the gym, I'm going to work out. After my workout, like right when the workout's over, I am going to chug a protein shake so I can get that 30 grams of protein in there right away and start healing the muscles I just tore up. And then time I get home, I'm going to have some sort of lunch. Usually it's going to be either a tuna fish. I'll get one of those big can of tunas and just mix it up with some olive oil or anything to put some flavor into it. and that'll get me good 40, 50 grams of protein. I do drink a lot of milk. I use Fairlife milk just because it's half the sugar, 50% more protein. And it's almost equivalent to having a protein shake, without spending it for it. It's a little bit more than regular milk, but like I said, cutting the sugar, getting away from the sugar is good. And then also, I got my huge regimen of vitamins and minerals I take. I start out with a multivitamin, and whatever's on sale. I mean, vitamins are vitamins. You can argue about quality in that, but they are what they are. Super B complex is good for digesting your food, and also makes you feel better throughout the day. If you ever get a hangover, getting the B vitamins helps. Zinc for muscles and immune support. So I've been on the zinc regimen pretty much ever since I started working out. Potassium, it's a small supplement. To be honest with you, this only adds about 3% of what I need for today. So what I do is I have one of these in my gym bag. It's a V8. When I get done working out, and I chug this on the way home. If I don't, I start getting cramps. Cramps are no fun. There's another NAC. It's mostly immune support. These days, that's kind of an important thing. Magnesium for your muscles, help it rebuild, help it relax. It's supposed to help you fall asleep at night too, but I took it at night a few times and it just didn't work for me. So I stopped doing it. It seemed to have the opposite effect. Vitamin C, one of your best ones for healing and for immunity. Your D3. Can you link your Patreon page? Yeah, I'm going to try to get back in there to do that. I linked it to my Facebook. And I had the ability to set up and do it. I just got to get back to that setup, and then I'll link it. I'll link my Patreon page to it. But my Patreon page is basically the same thing. It's McBean Scottish Fitness, no spaces. That's your Patreon.com. The videos I posted there are for the public, so everybody can see it. Oh, Glasgow, Scotland. Cool. So the wife and I definitely want to make a trip to Scotland. May not be this year just because of what's going on, but we are definitely wanting to go there. If not, at the end of this year. In 2023, it is definitely on our agenda. Actually, I own some land in Scotland, about 100 square feet. Those little things they had on Facebook and that, board. My wife bought two good sized plots for me. Just kind of nice. I don't know how much that makes me a landowner, but it was fun. But yeah, because I'll get that Patreon page linked. I'll play around with it after I do my live here. I just haven't done one of these for a while. Doing it in the gym, there's a lot of distractions. So I wanted to get away from that distraction and actually have more of a question and answer period here for my subscribers. I want to thank everyone for subscribing. I'm 3,000 subscribers. Which is amazing, can't wait till I hit 4,000. And I'm going to put up a lot more material, not only just workout videos, but demonstrations on nutrition and other workouts. And I'm also getting some better equipment, so my quality of videos will be better, so you guys can get a better experience from this. Kind of get a new appreciation for the work put into doing a YouTube channel. Some of these big guys out there that I've got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And I see the video stuff they put out. I'm getting an appreciation for just how big of a job that is. So nice chilly morning. Katie's out there trying to sneak her way back into the house, but she's an outdoor cat. She just doesn't want to be one. Wife's allergic to cats, so they're kind of forced into that. And what else? So yeah, nutrition. So in order to support my type of lifting throughout the day, I have to ingest at the minimum 200 grams of protein a day. Now that doesn't mean I have 100 grams at breakfast and 100 grams at dinner. Your body can process maybe 30 to 50 grams at a time. And so I do it through about 5 or 6 meals. I don't really count. If I have a protein shake, I don't count that into the total. You shouldn't rely on supplements to do what your food is supposed to be doing. That's just my opinion on it. I mean, you can, but you're not getting the same value. Other things I kind of keep in the car is the protein bar, so I can have something a little bit more solid on the way home. This, or I'll get a couple of Slim Jims. The whole idea is if I don't get the 200 grams of protein in a day, I'm going to start tearing the muscles up faster than I can build them up. So that's very important. You also need about 90 grams of protein just for your brain. If you're not eating a high protein meal, if you're going to one of those ones that are mostly carbs and that, you're going to find yourself getting headaches. You're going to find yourself hard to think. Your brain needs a lot of protein to operate too. Something that they don't teach you, but protein is really the building blocks of just about everything in your body at one point. And without it, you're going to start getting weaker and getting out of shape and things like that. So, nice clean foods or milk, eggs. Breads are going to be high in calories. If I want to bulk up, I'll just make bread. When I make bread, I throw honey in there, plenty of sugar. It's good stuff, but boy, it packs on the calories. I can put on 10 pounds of weight in a couple weeks. And, not all of it's the perfect weight there. But, so this is my start of the day. Yeah, pretty much a fistful of vitamins and minerals that I take. And like I said, that's to promote my ability to heal, my ability to stay healthy. We try to take other precautions, wipe down surfaces and that. I don't know how it is overseas and that, but in this area, it seems like everything's going down quickly. Just about everybody I know now has either had it, Corona, or had it twice, or they're soon to get it. So this is something we're going to have to deal with. But like I said, here's my best way of fighting it is with nutrition and with physical health. If your body's healthy, your body can sit there and fight off better things. And this is what I'm trying to do. Whether you're in the gym to tone up, bulk up or trim up, it's all good stuff. As long as you're in there and you're doing something. So that's kind of like my one top video. It's just like, just get in the gym and lift. Don't worry too much about equipment. Don't worry too much about what other people are doing it with your goal. And the only person you really want to compete with is yourself. Do you put beef above other protein? I find recovery better with beef. Well, I like beef better than other protein. I ain't gonna lie. My ribeye steaks are my favorite. I also feel fish protein is huge. You take a case of the Kodiak bear and the brown bears. The Kodiaks are much larger. They do believe that they are the same species, but the Kodiaks feed a lot on salmon. And that's just the more protein in their food versus a brown bear that might be out there and be eating a lot of berries, and grubs and things like that. But basically the same species, but over time, a much bigger bear based on a much better diet. So in all actuality, protein is protein. Regardless where you're getting it from, I just like the taste of it. Preferred, but chicken has its place. I like fish. I like pork. There's not really a protein out there I dislike. I can do some research on that, see if there's anything true about how you're recovering. If beef protein is better, but I've seen some of my best results when I'm on a large fish diet and a lot of eggs and milk. Scenes where I can really bulk up, and probably for the amount of protein I'm getting for the amount of food I'm eating too. Steak is going to sit in your stomach longer than fish. Fish kind of goes through you quickly. It's like Chinese food with all those vegetables and that. You eat and you're stuffed, and an hour later you're hungry again. So a lot of times it's your ability to be able to eat the multiple meals. Until I get back into my full routine, having taken that 4 weeks off, I was forcing myself to eat enough calories. So my body didn't feel like I needed it because I hadn't really pushed myself yet. But now this week, I can definitely see that I have a much greater appetite. Let me unplug this because that ain't doing any good. And then, I'll send you a link to my Patreon page and the email after this is over. Hey, how you doing, Steve? Out there in Miami, Florida. I'm imagining it's a bit warmer there. I got a brother who lives in Inverness. He told me it was like 80 degrees yesterday. And we were like -4. Do you think chicken is overrated? I'm not a big fan of it. It's not overrated. It is what it is. My buddy and I were in the Army, and the Army feeds you a lot of chicken. Chicken is easy to produce. It's easy to, and he to this day now, he doesn't like chicken that often. He just got burned out on it. I probably have chicken at least once a week. I like to bread it and flour it and fry it, or cut it up in strips, or throw some mozzarella cheese over it, and spaghetti sauce, and it definitely very flavorful. I also like pork. I also like fish. I also like meat. So, but probably I eat fish and beef the most. I got Wally from the Netherlands. Hi, Wally. Thanks for jumping in. Little boy just got an electric foam roller. Okay. Well, sounds like something to keep yourself in shape. I could have probably used that. I had a push-pull contest on Saturday, which I did live on. That night before, I slept on my pillow wrong, and so I had a kink in my neck. So I could have used something like that. I'm feeling better about it now, and then my lower back was a little tweaked from the deadlifting, because I hadn't deadlifted in a long time. And for being out of the game as long as I was pretty happy with my numbers. I hit a 415 bench. It's about 300. So 415 would be 190 kilos, close to it. And I had a 430 deadlift. So I was happy with those two. 430 pound deadlift is, I think, 192 and a half kilos. Kilos for you all over there in the metric system. Yeah, I do know the metric system pretty well because in the military we use metrics for distance, not the standard, because we're overseas a lot. So I got my bacon and cheese sandwich. I got my kitty sitting there staring at me at the door, but it's nice and warm. I'll come out there later and give it some loving. I got my milk. So between the bacon sandwich is probably around 12 grams of protein. And I probably poured myself about 18 grams of protein right there. So first meal is going to get me 30 grams. I'll probably have another glass of milk before I head out to the gym later on today. And then I think today, instead of doing a live at the gym, I think I'm just going to do, so remember, we're running 20 kilometers a week now. Very good. Yeah, I got to start getting back out there and moving. I used to be a distance runner when I was younger, but, now I'm more of a sprinter, kind of within the 50-meter range. But that's going to be something I'm going to work. Sun's out. It's supposed to be getting pretty warm. Might even make it to 30 degrees out there, or just shy of 0 degrees Celsius for you guys over there. There we go. Good morning, Shane. How you doing? Getting ready for some breakfast too. There you go. It's the best meal of the day. Between the breakfast and the vitamins and that, this kind of gets me started. I'll shoot out to the gym, get my workout in. Monday is my bench day, so I'll probably do reps because I benched last Monday. I benched last Wednesday. I competed on Saturday, which is a bench workout. And so now I'll be doing another bench. And then Thursday, it'll probably be when I do my heavy one. But I was happy because I went from Monday only hitting 395 to that competition hitting 415 and just missed on 425. If you watched the live, I had it like right here, and then I actually felt my butt coming off the bench that direction, which is not a good thing. So I told him to grab the bar so I didn't fall off the bench with 425 pounds in my hand. But I feel that 425 was definitely, if I would have tried it again, I would have got it. So that's just the muscle memory coming back. 100 meters, 11.07 seconds. Wow, you're faster than I am. I'll tell you that right now. I'd be lucky if I would break 15 seconds. And I'm actually in my 40s. I was faster than when I was in my teens. So 11.07, that's a fast 100 meters. So I wouldn't be able to catch you. Of course, I wouldn't try to catch you either. I'll wait for you to come home. But that's a heck of a run. That's a good run. You may find yourself running away as you get older. You may find yourself get faster. Muscle maturity really starts hitting in your 30s and 40s, and you may be surprised, especially for a short distance run, that you might actually do a little bit better as long as you don't get too much body weight. Of course, when I was in high school running, I weighed about 100 pounds less than I weigh now. So for me to move my body at the same speed takes a lot more energy and perseverance and all that good stuff. So some changes to my channel that you'll see here in a bit. You'll see a membership button that get added in. This is just, I did 3 levels. This is something that once I start getting memberships, I will sit there and really start donating some one-on-one time just to them. But, it's not something you have to do. It's just something that YouTube offers. And now that I'm, older and I can spend more time in the gym, and I can spend more time concentrating on this, I really want to sit there and develop the channel and make it a lot more motivating to my subscribers. So there'll be 3 membership ones. They're not a lot of money a month. I'd appreciate it if you joined. Also, I've got Patreon going on. I'm not sure how that works out. I'm just kind of playing around with it. This is going to be my main bread and butter. You can also, look me up on Facebook, Instagram. Oh, my daughter even got me on TikTok. So I don't know, things I never thought I'd do. Tore her hamstring 3 times sprinting. So wow, yeah, that had to hurt. Yeah, I just remember cramping my hamstrings were no fun, and that's why I'm doing a lot of this, because when I do heavy squats, I got to be careful, because sometimes in the middle of the night it'll wake you up really fast. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna get down here and ready to wolf down my breakfast. I don't think you want to watch me do that. And put anything in comments, any questions, any videos you'd like to see. You can email me at scottishfitness@gmail.com. For any other advice, I got probably about 7 or 8 people now kind of contact me regular, and I've got a few that want to work out with me. Steve and John, if we could ever link up, that would be great. So I'm gonna be heading out to the gym, and then maybe for John, maybe next Saturday we could hit up at Shoreward Fitness and get a workout in. That would be great, and then we could do a live on there. And I think I'll have my new equipment by then, so it'll be much better quality than it is now. So once again, thank you everybody for joining in. Little quick nutrition talk. Remember your vitamins and minerals. Keep yourself healthy. When it's a sunny day, try to get outside and get that sun in. The sun will produce in 15 minutes all the vitamin D you need to stay healthy, which is very important. And vitamin C is important. Your zinc's important, magnesium. Make sure that you're getting your daily allowance in that every day. All right, so if there's no more questions, I'm going to sign off here. Yeah, from Central Illinois. Everybody have a wonderful day or evening for those that are over in Europe. And I'll try to start doing this every morning again. Tomorrow I should have eggs. Everybody enjoy yourselves.